Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So today the plan is to go over to the rat infestation and the Rosian's coterie. See how we do against these. It looks like the coterie actually dropped in difficulty after we did a lot of smithing there. I did want to pop by the jail. I don't remember if I did that last time. And maybe also repair really quick here at Hunland's Forge.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
That's kind of the plan here. I just want to make sure everything here did actually save. So everyone, for the most part, does have helmets. I just ran out of rope there. All right. Looks like a plan. So we're going to repair. I think I have enough materials otherwise. And then that was kind of the plan, is to just depart, move down, avoid the guards because we have some stolen stuff. And then walk on over here to the jail to see what we can grab. Maybe avoid these guards too, because once again, a little bit wanted to have some stolen stuff. We're just cruising nowadays, aren't we? A lot faster than when we started. Because I kind of wanted to see if we can't get anyone to be some of these professions that we don't have, and I would kind of like some people. I don't think any of these people are new. Yeah, that crossbowman is not new. They have a wolf in the jail. Why do they have a wolf in the jail? Meanwhile, Sarah's over here. Loafer, so it cannot carry anything at all. The snore and thick-skinned. It's a very unique wolf, so it cannot carry anything besides its own hide. Now, if I went into the paths, I was really interested in the wolves before, if I had an archer that could control them, because they have this pack thing. If there are at least 3 wolves in the troops, this unit's critical hit is increased by 50%. Each time this unit kills an enemy, it heals itself for 50% of its max health. So between that and pack, it could really heal itself back up every single time. They can also catch wild game for us. So they seem really handy to have around later in the game.
As long as I am well fed, I will.
I'm just not sure about it. Now the pugilist, we already have a wrestler, so I could take a bruiser possibly, just to have a different style of a pugilist in there, because Astic absolutely wrecks things. So having an attack focused one to go and shred the enemy would be a good idea. And then I could have her on, say, angler or bard or something like that. Or I could have the new brewer in there to get the alcohol going. I'm actually kind of more interested in the angler right now, just so I can get food supplies. And I'm also kind of interested in getting another crossbowman just for the scorpion, but I don't know. Because we saw the different types of katars people could have. This katar is really more meant for an offensive person, and then I saw a different katar that was meant to really ramp up on status effects, and then there's other ones that are more meant for the way I play Astic. So I could really just transfer these over if I got the other katars I'm looking for too. So
As long as
I know it sounds stupid because we already have one.
You go.
But maybe I do hire ID. Because I know we're also hanging on to... When did he level up? He started at level 2, didn't he? Or 1? That's interesting. Anyway, Yeah, maybe we hire Heidi. Your companions happily welcome her, as we hired her from jail. And then I'm gonna go and make her a fisher, which is only +1 willpower, which puts her at 14, by the way. So I still need to level that up. So we will career plans that in. So she's at 16 willpower now, and that gives her plus a little bit of critical hit. Maybe I didn't need to do that, because if I leveled up Angler enough, she would have gone there, but that's fine. And then with her point here, I'm kind of more tempted to take Valorous Victory, because she might be engaging things that she's not necessarily engaging with, and then taking them out. Or Valorous Audacity. Yeah, let's take Valorous Audacity, because then I can switch targets up, and I'm not necessarily needing to kill them. And then we're gonna fish, get some food. Use the hook to cast your line in the water with left click. Once the fish is hooked, hold left click to keep the line tight in the central zone. Don't let the fish escape. So just like this. Got a perch. And do I have to click the fish I want? I want you. There's other fish in here. So let's get you. Oh, I only have one hook, so I better not, lose my hook. Like so. We can leave. Oh, the fishing spot's gone. So let's make a few more hooks then. Just for when I want to do that again. I have 8 lockpicks, so let's make 5 fishing hooks for now for next time that happens. I don't have any knowledge points, so I don't believe I can actually cook that stuff right now. But we can make the wolf sausage for next time. Let's do that for now. And Astic is the cook. He can go back because we can put the fisher next to him. Okay. And I think this is a fishing spot that's over here on my way over to these spots. So we'll do that. Man, our troop is big. Alright, let's try this again. Get some more fishies. Feed the troop with them, you know? I kind of want to see how fast these hooks go. So I can get 2 more fish here, it looks like. Get this small little guy here. Got a carp and lets you craft sturdy fish hooks. Okay. And I see him and you. Just getting the variety of fish for different meals and for the knowledge points. I think I'm gonna need different recipes for them though. Alright, into the fog we go. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so I want... Oh, he's easy now. Well, the other one stayed average. Maybe we go to the easy first? I'd like to go get that, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen before it crosses the border. Maybe we avoid that. Boars? Let's try them out on boars. I was gonna say, we're probably gonna get the fight anyway if I camp, but okay. So let's see here. I can put Gabine the woodcutter on the trunk here. I would put her on the strategy table, but we're still kind of more or less making sure he doesn't escape. He's satisfied. So maybe he's gonna, like, be around more soon. I don't have a knowledge point to spend on recipes. And I cannot make anything other than bread right now. At the workshop, it said I can make sturdy fish hook, but I need bait for that. I only know one spot that I could get bait, so maybe we pay that a visit at some point soon. Unless there's a recipe for bait. I don't know why I went to the cooking for bait. So sturdy fish hook. Yeah, I don't see anything for bait. So, okay. And then everyone who can be around the campfire kind of is, more or less. Because we're around him. Got 5 people there. Alright. And you're at that. So let's just campfire this. Pike. Caution is required when fishing for this carnivorous fish that can bite fingers off of clumsy fishermen. So we got carp, perch, and pike. For now, once again, just the alchemist creme brulee. If I eat the mutton stew, we can increase our strength for a little while. I'm gonna have to pay people. That's fine. Can eat a wolf sausage. The carcass is one of the odds, and then we'll have... Kind of want to see this here really quick. I only need 3 of the 4 cherries. So we can eat the last cherry. And then actually at the chest here, I want to make sure this salt becomes unstolen. And ID here is still just normal pugilist. I can't equip her with anything fancy. Alright. So let's pay them. We'll eat. Happiness goes up by 3, but happiness also goes down by 3 because of the booze. Kind of tempted to just say screw it, but we'll see. So strength up by 15 because of the mutton stew, which I'm wondering if I can have them make that as a specialty instead of the creme brulee, because I would rather have this as my specialty rather than the creme brulee. So maybe we actually go over and transfer that. Because I think it's like, oh, it requires 2 places as well. But it's something like they can only, oh, that's not a specialty. Okay, never mind. They can only make 1 specialty or something like that. If I get rid of the bread that sells for 3, can I place the apple pancakes? That would give me 10. Oh, 8. That sounds better. And then I can still have the bread selling with him. Sure. Alright, just wanted to do that quick. I wanted to see if I could have the tavern make that stuff, but no, I can't. Alright, so we'll rest here. Hopefully he doesn't run away. I actually wanted him for his blacksmithing since I put so much into him. Impressed by the quality of your tavern, the prestigious Tavern Keepers Guild has awarded you a star and has sent you a reward. Oh. Aztec has stopped drinking alcohol. The prisoner Unli had tried to escape but was stopped by Hake, who was sleeping nearby. Oh, Hackert, okay. It just got cut off there. The bouncer Dodathia prevented some bandits from stealing a few bottles, so it gets 150 experience. Suntran has returned empty-handed from their mission and unlocked the specialty Ease Tensions. So let's see this here really quick. Can I see what Ease Tensions is? No. Not unless I actually go up to the tavern, which we'll do in just a moment. Dude, really? I thought you were cool. I thought we were cool. Dehem. I know stealing is forbidden by the teachings of the light, and the eye will punish those who stray, but it's so much fun. Reason, convince yourself that stealing isn't that reprehensible, will get suspicion down. Celebrate that a talent such as yours deserves to be celebrated. I mean, it's helping us out, so +3 happiness, which would be helpful at this point in time. And +1 relationship with close companions, or experience as a thief. We don't really need the suspicion down, so let's celebrate with our companions, because it is helping us out and get happiness. So he just likes everyone at this point in time. So really quick, gonna take a look at the tavern. Menu looks fine. Unless I can up prices of something. I mean, I still have an 80% chance to sell that stuff. So let's do it. Layout, maybe I can get something new. I can get candlesticks, increasing comfort and security, and I can get a cat. Prevents rat infestations, increases comfort by 5 and sales. Alright, sure. Gonna put the cat down. Increasing sales on, and we're gonna get some candlesticks. Because those just increase comfort and security. So just lighten the place up a little bit. I know I could put more like tables down and stuff, but some things I have up and coming are gonna be a little bit expensive. We're also gonna get stylish floors, increasing comfort, attracts upscale patrons, just because I hate the floor. I really hate it. Later on, we'll get the stylish wall. Staffing. I am going to hire another cook, just so I can infiltrate another place. So now I can do 2 at a time. And that rival taverns, we're going to go to the Traveler's Feast again. We're going to send... you, the new person, for 5 shifts, 80% chance to get a secret recipe. And then it was Santran. To the Lynx's Paw. They won't know he's there. They surely won't know he's there. And he has an 80% chance to get a recipe from them. What I learned in my last playthrough is if I steal a recipe from them, I can actually cook it with my companions. So, kind of interesting to get those. Alright, let's go down here because I see the iron ore and I see these people. Oh. This is who I was looking for. The troop has just been ambushed by your companions who will have an advantage in combat. Wait. Gertrard. Oh yeah, he's the one posing as the merchant. Right? How do I check which quest is which? Well, I didn't want to ambush, I wanted to trade, good sir.
Might I interest you in my
There we go.
Yes, my good sirs.
Skill. So ruthless training damages an ally for 10% of their maximum health and give them rage for 4 turns. If engaged with an enemy, this ally also executes. I don't like that. And Rover's outfit, 1 willpower, range, armor, and movement. So that would be more for the hunter, who already has... He doesn't have a range, he has a precision. So that would actually go really well on Aldous. And I could change the precision to them. I'll pass on that. Alright. Then we can get this iron ore. And supposedly the people I'm looking for are like over here. Maybe them?
How dare you attack the brothers?
Brothers?
Wait, what? Was it the Brotherhood who put a price on our heads?
Roshan the Deceitful. Yep. Let's do this. Oh, that's a nice looking sword there you got, sir. Also, this hammer. That's gonna be painful. Attack. Yeah, Roshan the Deceitful, 340. So, hired killer times 2, ravager, crewmate, and a strongman. All that is new. Alright, so we got leader. Wait, does he count as all of these? That's some nice armor he's got. And that's a nice hammer he's got. Okay, so he deals 27 to all units in the area. He needs to go down very, very quickly. We're like all spread out. Why is this a thing? I do not like this layout, Sam. I am. So I have a plan to take him out, at least. One, two. But no matter what I do, these guys are going to get involved rather quickly. What's his movement look like? Alright, I have a plan. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan. So these 3 go first. So we're gonna engage them and make them go. Okay. So this crewmate goes first. So let's get someone into range with him. And then I would like... Can Gabine move in there? Okay. And Theham can move there. Okay. So what we're going to do is run in with Gabine. She is going to protection so she doesn't take as big of a hit. Flash him. So now she's engaged. She gets the point back. We end. Then this guy goes. Weldecram runs in. Let's go in from this side. Annihilation. Then weakening blow so he doesn't do as much damage. When he attacks, I get my point. Jeez. Good thing I did that. Then next, this hired killer goes. So, my best bet is probably gonna be Aztec. And we'll just leave it with that. Oof. Okay. Next he goes, he doesn't get in range. So we're going to have Theaham run in. Oh, because Aztecs... We're still fine. Oh no, he just can't get there because of her. Gotcha. Well, this got a little awkward. Okay, well then, magic. Can hit the hired killer. Get an attack of opportunity. Reload. Hit him. We would have gotten the attack of opportunity if not for the crit. Okay, cool. And then we'll just end that turn. You can now move right here. Gonna throw that sickle. Do a little bit of damage. Gonna poison bomb these two. Yeah, just making sure that was the crewmate. And then whirlwind hitting the crewmate. Alright. Now this guy is going to run in at us. He can't do much. Next is Roshan the Deceitful. I don't believe he can get to anyone, so we're good. Indy. I would like you to run in and let's finish off this crewmate. Attack one extra time. End your turn. And then finally, you go. You're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. Going to have you run in. Throw the axe. Then Devious Whirlwind hitting the strongman. And then we'll move into like right there. Finally, Aldous can hit the strongman, hopefully taking him out like so. Then we're gonna move in, and we've taken out two. The third is in bad shape. Probably hit him with recoil. And then we just have these three left, realistically. So taking him out before he does damage. Got galvanization for the damage. Gonna run in, do what we can. With Gabine here, I am... Actually... Nah, Wildecram's too far away. With Gabine here, we're going to engage the Ravager. Then I'm going to protection, so the next hit doesn't do too much to her. And we'll just end our turn. Gonna run in below and Barrage of Blows. Take out Ravager. Then we're gonna run away so he doesn't do a huge AoE on us. And end our turn. Gonna get her in range to do stuff. And we're gonna get Hacker in range to do stuff. Don't quite have the range on this that I had wanted. But we can... we're doing fine. I'm gonna end the turn. I'm not gonna poison bile him. Oh, can he hit both of them? He cannot. But he can do a lot of damage. Okay. Well, Decram, if you would run up and engage. I'm hoping I didn't just screw myself here. I might have. Engaging a hired killer, getting rid of his armor. Really wish I could just wait my turn out and then let him go, then use these turns. Hitting the Deceitful there. And then we're gonna run back. And we're just gonna let him wait. What's he gonna do? I'm hoping he just runs up to Gabine there. Okay, Astic is now dying. Lovely. A dying unit can only move if you heal them before they take damage. They will be able to fight again. If not, they will be permanently lost. So, first of all, Gabine, if you would please engage Rosian. Gonna galvanize for the stuff here. And I think we're fine there. Magic, if you would run up. I need to move a little down, I believe, then commanding shot Rosian. And down he goes. They want to flee, we're gonna let them. I've gotten most of the people I want down. We have a person that's dying, so I don't want to risk it. I got his hammer, Rogue. Rosian uses mace to murder Rosian uses mace to murder in their sleep the merchants he was meant to protect. Strength +6. It is two-handed, so I'm probably going to be selling it, but it is upgradable. That intrigues me. Maybe I keep it for when I get another brute that I want to have two-handed. Deals 95% of strength damage to all units in the area. Applies destabilization during one round to those who have at least 30% guard. Oof. Then 3 cloth, some seasoning, crowns, and as I said, mace. Astic is the only one who got injured there, and he got fracture, so damage is halved. Because he took a huge hit from that mace, I would assume anything that got hit by it was fractured. I'm hoping he guarded with his arms, rather than getting hit in the back. That would mean fractured arms rather than fractured ribs. And I know from experience, fractured ribs hurt like hell. And there's a lot less you can seem to do for them. So we're going to use that medicine on him. Good thing I restocked on those. And then we need 2 armor, or 2 repairs there for her. What does 1 do? We'll be fine with that. 1 on Astic, maybe? 1 on Indy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to that rat thing that I have no experience with. I'm not going to mess around. We're just going to use all the repairs. Alright, continuing on. Woodland Farm. What is here? Hi, buddy.
Go away! Go away! I'm starving. I'm beginning to lose control. I might kill you.
Oh, what's happening to his head? That does not sound good. Hi, miss.
A plague rat bit my husband while he was out chopping wood, and Stormcap has cast us out. Ever since, I've had a very hard time finding enough food for him.
Uh-oh.
I've nothing to offer in return, but could you take care of him?
Sure. What's he need?
I heard what my wife told you. She's right, you know. I will eventually turn against her. Do what you must. I'd rather die than hurt her.
There's cures for the plague, and he needs wolf. Okay, we're gonna find wolf for this guy, so I can go back and get him cured. Meanwhile, we're just gonna pick this lock. Some crowns, some booze. It's all gonna go to helping your husband. Trust me. Trust me, Missy. Okay, those are boars. We need wolves. There's that rat infestation, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I want to be able to cure this guy. So I caught some fishies. Oh wow, these they're worth a lot of food. So I caught pike, I caught carp, and I think it was... Wait, pike, perch. Where's the perch? And carp. Where's perch? Do I need to learn how to cook the other ones before I learn how to... cook perch? I mean, that would make sense. Maybe perch is harder to cook. I've never actually cooked perch in my life, despite the fact that I used to be a cook / chef or whatever you want to call it. This looks like the perch right there. So maybe we get carp for now? So I'm just gonna go around here, look for the wolves. Because, things have changed. I mean, what I suppose I could do is go to the Hunter's Enclave or whatever it was. What's this? Iron ore, okay. And they're gonna send me after a wolf anyway. And I could get a ton of meat from that. I'm gonna stay away from this from now, like I said. And all will be good. Oh, hi, bandits. This was a bad idea. I'm not looking for you, so I'm just gonna murder all of you. Maybe I capture a few. Maybe I capture a few to sell for that money I need. Okay. There's a hatchet right there. So if I throw that before engaging, and go into them. Gotcha. Okay. And we'll make all these guys come over towards us. Want to make sure, like, not too many are over there. Alright, so plan. Beham goes up and engages one, while Idy goes and gets the other. Can she even move that far? No, she can't. Okay. First thing thief goes first. So Astic is gonna need to move in. How far can you move, actually? So if I move Astic first, they waste their turn. So we're gonna move in. Actually, we're gonna change you out for Weldacram. Weldacram moves in, engages the Marauder. You bonk him on the head. Her on the head, I think, actually. Just out of range of Hackert. They both go next, so I want Feeham moving up. Well, Devious Whirlwind. We poisoned one, or both. Now we'll poison them again. That's 6 poison on them. And then we end that turn. They're going to be able to shoot me, however. Some nasty damage there. Then the other one's going to go. If I move magic up. Actually. Yeah, what we'll do is this. So we'll take this hatchet, throw it into the Marauder. Then ID moves up, gets the Scoundrel. Does some armor damage there. Figured this would be another hit. That's fine, armor gone, but poison. Next up is you. You can actually hit Hackert, so Hackert needs to get out of there. I'm gonna throw the hatchet. Devious Whirlwind hitting Marauder. Very nice crit. This Marauder can't get to anyone. Then the Scoundrel can't get to anyone. Okay. So now magic moves up. Actually, no, we're going to wait on him. You can start pelting these two. Move here, does that? No. So we'll just ricochet moving him, knocking him back. Then we grab this hatchet and throw it into the hoodlum, taking him out. Sounds like a plan to me. I think I got a little too close there. That's fine. Now that they're engaged, Astic can go over here. Barrage of blows. Then takedown. Switching them. And ending that turn. Gonna take out the Marauder if we can. Gonna galvanize. Get the temporary valor points. Can only do that once in combat, so that's nice. Alright. And now, magic comes to save the day. Really? Marauder down. And then... Oh, we didn't get the reload off that. I should have gone at this Scoundrel first. That's fine. Alright. First is going to be that Poacher. So what I want to do is move right here. Whirlwind both of them again. That's them down. Then poison's going to take that poacher away. So we're just going to move over here. Then I move up here. Take out poacher. Got sharpshooter on magic, which I believe is an extra range. It is. End turn. That's fine for Aztec. So we're gonna do takedown on this Marauder. He's down. Then gonna barrage of blows on this hoodlum. And his turn. Can I recoil shot? We're gonna recoil shot this hoodlum. And then we're gonna hit this scoundrel. And then we're gonna move back a bit, ending that turn. Gonna whack her, or him, and turn. Willpower, okay. Don't want to take him out. I want to capture, which... And no matter what I do, he goes down, so... Bonk. And they can flee. Alright, well, that's going to pay for the medicine right there, or the heal. Lockpick, tabard, damage dagger, which is plus 6 dex, it's not bad. We're going to use medicine, and realistically, at this point, I'm going back to Stromcap and going over here. But, so we'll see if I can't get away without doing more combats. If I do get into a combat, I'll repair right away. What I do want to actually double check really quick. Is that these armors aren't better for anyone. Hacker, this is better for than the jacket. So we'll do that. And ID can't equip anything as of yet. Aldous did level up though. So he's level 4. He has 15 constitution even without equipment, I think. Oh no, he has... I'm really tempted to take another willpower on him just because the armor. That way I don't have to depend on the willpower. And I can just go, well, it's all based on, you know, armor, movement, precision, things like that. I think what I'm going to do is career plans that in. That way he has extra crit as well. And then I'm going to go dex and a little bit of movement on him. Just out of curiosity, do they have wolf at this? I don't want to attack them.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, but they do have fish oil. Mountain willow, I'm not sure what that is. They do have grease for torches, which I remember. Yeah, set infected flesh on fire and plague rats. That sounds like it goes hand in hand. So maybe I get like, was it 3? And let's just get a lot of it. And I remember needing the fish oil for stuff, so anyway. We're going to camp off to the side of the road. Hopefully he doesn't try to run away again. We're going to cook. I got the recipe for that grilled carp. we're trying to make this into non-stolen stuff, but I don't think I have anything else that is stolen at the moment. You can get me the point. I forgot about this also. So I can get attacks of opportunity increased by 10% damage, which I'm doing a lot of because of magic, but I can also increase the bonus granted by supported by 20%. So this unit is engaged in combat and next to 2 free allies, or flanking, increased debuff applied by surrounded by 20%. I think I'm gonna get opportunism. This pony can also get some points, so I'm gonna go all in on Constitution for the carry weight. And then we'll see kind of what happens here. So I don't need booze to be happy anymore. Or like it's not going to cause dissatisfaction. So we'll see kind of what I can do here. That puts me at 32 of 37, so I need 4 more. Let's get a perch. So what happens if we have this? There's no plus for having the extra booze. Increases troops' happiness by 1 is what it says, so. Well, we'll see if it does actually increase the happiness by 1, because it doesn't say it does there. But danger level none. Now that we don't have someone who's an alcoholic. The day they stop having alcohol is the day they get alcohol. Okay, so +2 companions next to campfire, +1 from food. So yeah, we did get it. Cool. Companions are happy. You get 10 influence. I like it. Got 3 valor points, so we're at max again. I can appoint a lieutenant. Does he finally want to talk to me? So you're not going to throw me in jail after all. I thought about it. I really thought about it, buddy, but the stuff you made was pretty good. Oh, he takes a lot of influence to recruit after all. Okay, so now I know about that, but I'm interested to see. He's a hoodlum, not a rogue. So I'm interested about this. So you're not going to throw me in jail after all. Let's recruit him. Your companions happily welcome him, and now I don't have to have this janky setup that I absolutely hate. Okay, Tinker can go back there. The Miner can go back at that. Fisher can go back in here. And you can sleep in the tent there, buddy. You can join the others there. I have gear for you. So we have the Ringleader's Dagger. So rather than 9 to 12 damage, oh, really? That's 9 to 12 rather than just 10. I think I'm going to take the 9 to 12 and have a single target poison, rather than need to hit 2 people. Oh, do I really only get these 2? Damage dealt to targets engaged in combat increases by 30%. And then dishonorable trick. After taking 2 attacks from the same unit in a single turn, this unit gains fury. So I guess it did tell me. I just didn't think that was actually like what they did. So I'm not too impressed with what he has, but And then later on, they can like turn into bombers and things like that. Or like other archers turn into like bombers. Hoodlums turn into other things. But does he not get to like specialize into those? That's interesting. But now I know how to do it, which is the more important part. So he's level 3. He is very expendable to me compared to everyone else then, except for the fact that he's my blacksmith, which doesn't even go very well on him since he's a dex-based character. That's the entire reason I kept him around, if I'm being totally honest. I can sell this ringleader's dagger then. For the workshop here, I want torches for everyone. Just because of the thing I'm about to go up against. But then we'll call it that. And continue on. I am going to hit up this fishing spot right here just because of, like, we have a fisher now. I might as well get the food when I see the spot. The thing goes away so quickly that I'm not even seeing which fish I'm getting. Okay, pike there. But it does kind of bug me, the fact that I see that, hey, there's a lot more fish here, and then I can only get one more. Okay, and then a perch. Hey, I can get more grilled perch.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Doesn't look like he has anything. There's that outpost. Did they have like a wood chopping block or something that I could use? I forget. They do. So might as well use this while I can. Can find components when cutting wood. There's nothing else I see in here, so we're gonna pass that.
Might I interest...
Nope. Thought there was a iron vein in here. There is. Nothing else though, right? Okay. So might as well get the iron. And maybe some gems. Yep, sapphires to sell. That's nice. Nope. We can leave. We can leave. There you go. Oh, there's inspect. 10 crowns. That is some lightning storm, man.
Might I interest you in...
And there is Stromcap. Okay. So we are gonna go back to the forge. He's gonna repair our stuff.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your...
That's pretty cheap, all things considered. I wanted to go to the apothecary because I used a few of the medicines. I believe I can repair some of this. I do not have the snow iris, but we can buy that. There is defensive oils. But, let's go to Three Hairs Market, buy the snow iris.
Come.
He's
Take a look at my wares.
not in stock there, okay. I think we'll be okay. Get the bounty while we're here. And talk to these people. So there is another archer. There's a spearman. And there is another pugilist. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the spearman, but
Might she be looking for work? Our role is
Huge payday here.
Your reward.
And then these are just vanquished gangs. I'm gonna grab the one for the lair. But then I'm also gonna grab the Sinar gang, just because it's also by the rat infestation that we're gonna be going towards. And then, oh, actually, what I forgot about is he had the plague, didn't he? So I need to buy a cure for the plague.
Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
So let's do that. Alright. So I believe I can hunt some wolves over here.
My humble wares, my good sirs.
So here's this again. So I really could get an upgrade for Heidi, because she's still using this. I'm really tempted to. I know I have the Brotherhood Kestis on Aztec Day, but until I find something better, I for either Aztec or her. Actually, it's better than Aztecs as well. So let's get this. Put this on him. Heidi gets this one. We sell her Qatar. I don't think I can. Or the Outlaw's Tabard here goes to her. Okay. I can sell this Ringleader's Dagger. And we'll be off. Gonna go to the lumber mill for more wood. Oh, can I not use the stump yet? Okay. Any wolvesies about? Doesn't look like it. Okay. How about you, good sir?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Not really, thank you though. And up we go the mountain. So originally, like, there was some bounty I had up here that sent me in my last playthrough, where I found this, holy hell, the tracker's camp, which is what I'm looking for.
Name's Brennan, Master Tracker. Our brotherhood is tasked with the culling of all the wild beasts on the continent. We reward hunters for their kills and protect the common folk from these vicious animals. If you want to join us and learn from us, you'll need to prove your worth and take part in your first hunt.
I can do that.
Come back victorious, or do not come back at all.
And it's still Sika. Alright, so that is a... we'll go over this again. Reports state that another body was found north of the stables. All points to the giant she-wolf Sika we have been hunting for several weeks now. It took me a moment to realize that there's only one plateau I had ever found, and that was the plateau south of Stromcat. So that's kind of what we'll be going to do in the next episode, because, well, if it's a giant she-wolf, she's going to lead a pack. She's a gigantic alpha.
Envious of our war paint, are you? You're not the first. Sorry, mercenaries. Only those who have been initiated in our ways may sport these. To become part of the lucky few, you must travel to Ludern and ask the druid in the Tull's Glade. But be warned, the way there is fraught with danger.
And then we have this
Don't
person.
even bother trying to sell me your filth. I am in need of fangs to accomplish our ancient rituals.
Which, I mean, I would really like these reinforced layers. I think this is how you, like, put slots into, how do I not have it anymore? The rags I had are these. The armor layers. I'm kind of tempted to grab them. Also, they have like the meat drying rack, which I'm really interested in. Teaches you the craft of meat drying. Cabbage perch. Things like that. Sound really, really good. I, though, am going to try my hand. Because, like, this is movement +1, this is armor +9. These sound really good. And then we'll come back with, 200 fangs later, I think, maybe, or maybe just come back with a better thief for the meat drying rack. But let's get the Sage's reinforced layer. Oh, that came really close to getting me that suspicion level. But now we use it because we have a blacksmith. So we got the reinforced layers. So I think that's like what you put into those spots. But I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. I'm going to explore this mountain because it gives me a lot of snow iris, which I want to stock up on. Then I'm going to go hunt Sika, which should give me the meat for getting that guy to like feed him, give him the cure, because I believe he is a brute, if I remember right from my last file, which then I can give this hammer to. And then we'll go all in on that rat infestation, which I have no clue what that is. So that's me flying blind from there pretty much. There's not too much more I haven't done for my last file other than just a few of the Fate of Tiltrin things. So that'll be the plan for the next episode, and we'll go from there. So as always, wish you all well. See you next time, and please have a good one.